Good morning everyone, Val here, and this morning's breakfast is a 3-egg omelet with cheese, my grapefruit, and my fiber drink to go with my vitamins, and I have some coffee because it's cold out. It's 28 degrees outside, it's cold. I got up this morning, it was a little chilly in the house. So I put on my robe and I sat in my easy chair with a blanket and did some reading in my Bible and put my Bible study notes together for tomorrow. It is now, I think, like 9:30, and I'm going to eat my breakfast. I'm going to clean my kitchen because it's a disaster zone. I have clean dishes in the dishwasher I need to put away, and then I have dishes I need to put in the dishwasher. I have clean dishes on the sink top I need to put away, and I have dishes I need to hand wash. I hand wash my pots and pans, so I do need to get all of that done this morning. I want to start slowly picking up the Christmas decorations and gathering everything into the dining room so that by this weekend we're ready to take down these Christmas trees and bring this place back to semi-normal, I guess. It's going to be sad to see it go, but I need to get it out of here. I have a couple of Valentine's things I can put up and get ready for Valentine's Day, but I still have that deadline of the 25th for my craft show that I've got to finish getting ready for, so that's going to be my main focus for the next week and a half. So once I get that done, I can take a breath. I can get in here. My kitchen floor needs to be mopped, and I know I don't want to leave it for another week and a half, but I don't know. We'll see if I can fit it in my schedule. I'm so busy. And then church yesterday asked me if I wanted to be part of the Vacation Bible School for this year. They're doing a meeting after church on Sunday to discuss what the theme is going to be and what directions they want to go, and they've invited me to be part of that, Steve and I, because Steve's going to have to go if I go, because we drive together to church. And church is about 35 minutes or so from the house, so we don't drive separate. So he's going to have to be part of that committee to make the decisions. He won't be able to go to Vacation Bible School every night because it starts before he even gets home from work. And I'd have to probably leave here early to go up if I'm going to go every night to the Bible study for the kids. But that isn't till summer, so I have a lot of time to figure that out. But I don't mind going to the meeting. We do have, Steve and I had given him for Christmas a couple of nights out, and one of them is going to be next Sunday afternoon. It's kind of afternoons out, but there's a show at the Art Center, and I got tickets for that. So that's Sunday at 2 p.m. So we're going to have to go. Our church is from 10 to 11. We have Bible study from 9 to 10, and then church from 10 to 11. So we're going to have to go, if we stay for the Vacation Bible School meeting, we'll have to leave by 11:30, I would think, so we can get home or at least get something to eat and then go to the show at 2. We want to get there a little bit early. I'm not sure how the place is laid out. We've never been there before, so I thought we could try something different. We like doing stuff different that we haven't tried before, so this is something new. We're going to try it out. I have tickets for 2 of their shows this spring, or this first quarter of the year, I should say. It's not spring, it's winter, but I think one's in January and one's in February, one of the shows. It's going to take up one of my days in my craft room, but that's okay. We're going to work around that and do the best we can. It's going to be what it's going to be. I know they have 900 women coming. I know everybody isn't going to buy something, but I want to have plenty of choices for people if they are looking for something that they can pick out to buy. So I am working as hard as I can to get things made up. But that's about it. What else this week is coming up? I have a dentist appointment on Wednesday. I think you'll probably be watching this on Wednesday. But I'll have my dentist appointment. I'm actually videotaping this on Monday. So I'm going to call and see where my car is, if they've got my car fixed or when it's going to be fixed, because I need to get it back. I don't like sitting here with a rental that I don't like to drive because of all this snow. I don't want to get in an accident. The roads are pretty clear, fairly clear, but we're still having temperatures down in the teens at night. So, you know, we could have some ice on the roads from the water that's melting, freezing back on the roads. So early in the mornings and later at night, and you know, I don't even know. It still could be, if there's a big pile of ice, it still could be 10, 11 o'clock in the morning and there's still ice on the road. So really have to be careful. And I don't want to be out driving too much in a car that's not mine. You know, if I wreck my car, I wreck my car. Don't want to do that either. But this is a rental and I don't want to have to worry about damage on a rental car. So I'm going to eat my breakfast, and I'll come back with you with the tip of the day, because I think we still have some tips to go over. I'll bring those tips of the day to you, and then I've got to get my kitchen cleaned up. We have the 10 keys to healthy eating from Yuka that was sent to me in my email, and we are on tip number 6. Tip number 6 is eating mindfully. In our busy lives, many of us eat breakfast at breakneck speed or gobble up lunch in front of our computers to make the most of our time. We are completely disconnected from our relationship with food. However, it is important to devote at least 20 minutes to each meal. Do we have 20 minutes in the morning to devote to breakfast? It says mindfulness is about considering the moment in its own right and paying attention to what we eat. And this morning I did take a little bit of extra time with my eggs. I know they're just eggs, but am I chewing them enough, or am I just kind of inhaling them? Again, it's the other tip we read the other day about making sure you chew your food enough so it digests properly and all the nutrients get in through your body, and so that your body feels fuller. So I did take time this morning to think about something I learned the other day when we were reading the other tip. But it's saying to take 20 minutes and being mindful about the way you're eating. It says apply mindfulness to our eating habits will have several beneficial impacts. First, it enables us to listen to our hunger, the satiating signals, and ensure that our intake is adapted to our needs. It'll reduce the quantities we consume and our cravings for snacks. I have a lot of snack cravings lately, and I think it's because I ate wrong over the holidays. You know, I snacked a whole lot over the holidays saying, oh, it's okay, it's just the holidays. But then you put your body into a mindset that snacking is okay and it doesn't matter what you're snacking on, and sugar is good, so let's eat some more cookies, and it just kind of throws your thinking off. So it's good to keep a routine, even though it's maybe a holiday or a birthday or something. Going on to say mindful eating also helps develop a preference for healthier foods. When we eat impulsively and emotionally without listening to our bodies, we no longer feel the pleasure of eating, and we are more susceptible to fatty, sweets, and salty foods. And yes, and I love my peanuts, but peanuts are salty too, so we're going to make sure we get unsalted peanuts. Are they as good? Probably not, but we have to be careful with our salt intake too. Fat, sweets. It says finally, mindfulness also contributes to mental well-being. It allows you to observe your feelings without judgment and listen to yourself. Thinking only of the present moment during a meal also helps to still the mind and lower stress and anxiety. So enjoy what you're eating. Eat healthy. eat according to what your body may be craving, and that we're not talking about sweets and salts and stuff and fatty foods, but what does your body need? Do you need more vitamin C? Are you tired? Do you need more vitamin D? You know, what has that? Are you feeling sluggish? What can help that? Listen to your body in those ways. I'm going to try to do that more because I'm really, really bad at it. I'm really bad, and I'm just, whatever's there, I'm pulling it out, and I'm not thinking about what does my body need today. Have I had enough green vegetables? Have I had enough fruit? I do eat a lot of fruit, but am I eating the right kinds of fruit? What have I eaten healthy today? And yesterday, I did do good yesterday, because when I felt like, oh, my body just needs something, I need a snack. And I'm coming in and I'm looking around and I'm thinking, you have vegetables, you have carrot sticks, you have celery sticks, you have grapes in the refrigerator. Just put some on a plate and take them back and snack on them. And the sweetness of the grape was enough to kind of just knock it out for me. I had some celery sticks and I had some grapes. And that's all I needed. My body was good with that. I didn't need to pick up a cookie or something sweet. That was all I needed. So I was proud of myself yesterday for making a good choice. I'm trying to think about all of these, and I'm going to keep these tips so that when I start picking wrong things, I'm going to go back and remind myself of these tips. Being mindful and taking my time to chew and picking the right foods, and, eating properly, eating good fats instead of the bad fats. And let me know how you're doing. Have you made a resolution to eat better this year? Or I don't really make a resolution, but I try to remind myself from time to time. And this is my beginning of the year reminder. But I am always trying to eat better. I go off track, but then I try to bring myself back on track. And that's not just in January, that's several times a year. So let me know how y'all are doing out there with your eating and everything else that you're trying to accomplish so far in this new year. My kitchen is cleaned up. I've unloaded the dishwasher and then put in the dirty dishes that we had left over from last night and yesterday. Washed up all my pots and pans and decided it's a perfect day to bake. Since it's so cold outside, we can use the heat from the oven to help heat up the kitchen a little bit. So I made a pie crust. I made a double pie crust, even though I'm not putting a top over this. I wanted a little bit of extra pie crust to have a little pie here, because I know I'm going to have some extra pie filling. This is half white and half wheat flour in this pie crust, and it's been out and it's cooled now, so I'm going to make the pie filling. Today I'm going to do a banana cream pie, and this is 0 sugar. This is what we're going to have today, and I'm using some 0 sugar whipped topping to go in the pie. I'm going to make a fluffy pie like Steve likes. So let's make the pie filling and get this in the refrigerator to cool. I've opened up my 2 boxes of pie filling in there, and I'm adding 4 cups of milk. It's 2 cups per box, and that I know looks like a lot, but it'll be all right. And we're gonna whisk this for about 5 minutes until it thickens up, and then I'm going to add my bananas and my whipped topping. So let me get this mixed up. It's been 5 minutes, so my pudding is ready. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my whipped topping, and I've been thawing this out this morning. I just want to make sure it's pretty thawed out. I don't want it too thick. But it's not bad. It's a little thick, but I think it's going to be all right. I'm going to get it into this pan. This is how we make our nice creamy pies. And I'm just gonna fold this in. So I'm just gonna put a layer of this down. In each of the pie shells. And then I'm going to get my bananas. And I'm just going to lay some banana on top of this layer. Well, on top of both of the layers. It doesn't have to be pretty. You're not going to see it. You're just going to taste it. Now I'm going to just finish filling up the pie shells with the remainder of the pudding. And I hope Steve likes this. I think he will. And there you go. Picture perfect, pretty pies. I'm going to stick them in the refrigerator and let them get hard. We'll give them a try tonight when Steve gets home. For lunch I'm having the leftover shrimp and crab, not all of the leftovers, but about half of it. I've made all of it into a crab salad with crab and shrimp, mayonnaise, and some relish, and then I put some Old Bay spice on it. So I've used a portion of what was left over on a bed of lettuce for my lunch with some grapes. I'm gonna put the rest in the refrigerator and have that for tomorrow. We'll have the same thing. That way I have some more green vegetables. I'll have my fruits, and the crab salad's actually pretty good. I'm done in the craft room for today. I've got 4 bowl cozies with presidents on them that I've finished, and they have the brown lining on them. And then I have 2 bowl cozies. This is kind of like a basket weave type pattern. So they both have that with the same brown lining on those. And then I had one this leaf kind of pattern, blue, with a blue lining, which I think is pretty. So that's what I've got done in the craft room today. Steve's home, he's outside. I'm gonna go see what he's doing, probably run and get the mail, and then we're gonna have leftovers for dinner, and then we'll try the pie. We have a full moon out in the sky tonight. Isn't that pretty? Sun's going down, the moon's coming up. Steve's home.
Hello.
We just ate dinner. We had leftovers, but we're gonna cut into the pie. And we'll give it a taste. However you want to do it. That's good, yeah. Alright, here we go. How's it look? Looks good. Yummy.
It's good.
A thumbs up.
Yeah, it's good.
Alright, there you go, y'all. We're gonna eat some pie. Thank you all for watching. Give the video a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed and you want to. Leave a comment below.
But you know what you could do with this pie before you finish your video?
What?
Is you could actually freeze this, and it still would be good frozen.
Probably so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Carry on.
All right. And remember.
It's all about the adventure.
All right. See you tomorrow. Bye now.